go! Give me a shot at it! Go New York! Go New York! Go!
Alright, son.
You know over here.
You know why we here.
You know the fucking vibes.
Y'all seen it. Y'all know what's up. New York basketball.
Go New York, go New York, go!
Hey, let's get it. Y'all
We do this every year. You know what time it is? It's time for delusional Knicks fan season. Per usual. This is how we like to do things. Every year's our year. Every year we're turned the fuck up. It's always our year, obviously. Right? Jalen Brunson.
Ooh. Starting off with him out the back. A hot pickup. That's a hot pickup.
Jalen Brunson. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Jalen Brunson. I'm going to be the first to jump on the Jalen Brunson bandwagon. This isn't just Knicks fan shit either. It probably is. But Jalen Brunson, I'm on the bandwagon. Shifty guard. Not super explosive. I get it. He's not DeJounte Murray. He's not Russell Westbrook. Thank God. Right?
If we would have got Russell Westbrook, I would have quit. This was the year this would have been the year I quit. We would have got Westbrook, I would have quit.
I keep saying it like I'm done, and I've never been done. I would have been done if we would have got Russell Westbrook, but I would have been back. I wouldn't have
after he left.
I mean, once the season starts, I can't help it.
Yeah, I've been watching every game.
I can't help it.
It is what it is.
Something about how the Knicks bring all the assholes of New York together makes us all one happy family.
That's a fact. And we all unite to hate one person.
I'm gonna take it back on you, but not too far back.
Go ahead.
What if this is a Raymond Felton thing?
It's great. That's a good pickup. A lot of people, as quiet as it was kept, when we just picked up Raymond and Amari, and we had all our role players, the Wilson Chandlers, the Dallo Gallinari. We were good.
How did that end? See, because here's the thing.
We wouldn't know how it ended. We had a good record.
I mean, us as a team, yeah, but how did that end for Raymond Felton? Because I remember Raymond Felton, like, I could be mistaken, but I remember this guy breaking every bone in both of his hands and, like, not talking about it because of New York pressure. He wanted to play through. He wanted to excite the fan base because, you know, we're so quick to throw Bruce. And you would see his shooting numbers were abysmal. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with this guy?
That's why he got traded.
He played with broken feet. Now, you were talking about Jalen, but you said something earlier. He's well-spoken.
Yeah, he's
New Jersey native.
Yeah,
they like to throw that around, like being close to the city is supposed to be a good thing. You know, people that are not from the city, that are close to the city, no disrespect to all my people that fit that exact description.
He's about to disrespect y'all. He's about to disrespect crazy.
I hope Jalen Brunson doesn't fall into the pressure of trying to be a New Yorker.
Nah, I don't think so. I think he's very in tune with himself, bro. I just watched an interview with him on JJ Redick stuff, and I was just like listening to him just talk about the game, and not just him. You listen to, because you know, once we sign somebody, we gotta do our deep dive.
Of course.
So I watched him at Villanova. He didn't really stand out to me, but he was good. He was
all the way back to Villanova.
Yes, I went back to college. And I like
vibes. Knicks fans are sick.
Yeah. So yes, I go to Villanova. He played with Mikal Bridges, a great hard-nosed guard that Jalen Brunson. How you stated, he's hard-nosed. He plays with his own pace. He plays within himself. You can't speed him up.
I like how shifty he is. I think that the fact that he can probe, like go in and come back out without picking his dribble up or running in a full fucking circle.
That should be confusing me.
A point guard, something we haven't had in a long time. Yeah.
We had a lot of twos masquerade as ones. Let's put it like that. A lot of twos masquerade as ones.
There's been some names. I can throw a few guys out there that have been decent. I don't want to just shit and just act like Knicks point guards have been. There's been okay.
Y'all seen the face?
I'm gonna go high out the room. Linsanity. First off, Linsanity. We had 2 weeks of the greatest point guard play ever. Jose Calderon.
I would have accepted that one before this
I know, I had to start high. Jose Calderon. It was a little over the hill, but he did some stuff for us.
Oh, hold on, my mom's. Hey, Mom. What's good?
Hey, mama.
Hello?
It's a fucking production. He doesn't understand these things.
Everything alright?
It's a production. This is what I don't want to see from you, Jalen Brunson. You seem like a good kid, good guy. Don't answer the phone during games. People are going to call you. You're going to be on TV. Everyone's going to see you. It's New York. You're not playing backup for Luka anymore. You're going to be the starting point guard of the New York Knicks. Now, I know that doesn't sound exciting, but it is. I like how you look during the press conference. You look like you really want to be here, and I appreciate that as a Knicks fan. You can't check out like this during games.
That's a fact. So Jose Calderon was over the hill. What's your next point guard? I ain't forget. He said Linsanity. He started off with Linsanity, y'all.
I'm not even gonna touch on Ray. We did Ray Felton. We had a bunch of guys that rocked with us for a little while.
You know who we did dirty? As our point guard?
Who?
We did Starbury dirty.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we did Starbury dirty. As New Yorkers, we did him dirty.
I mean, Derrick Rose. He had a good.
All right, time out. The second time he was with us. Because the first time he was with us, he did that disappearing act. We're not going to act. D-Rose, you don't get a pass. You, right now,
Moutier was crazy. Trey Burke was decent.
He was all right.
He cooked a little bit.
He was all right. Let's go. Come on. We had Kemba. You got IQ.
Time waits for no man.
You got IQ.
You know what? I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it grow.
At the end of the season,
The better IQ gets at playing point guard, the more I realize that I don't want him as a point guard. He's a great point guard. I like the pressure he can put on defenses. I like the way he can shoot. But I also like IQ without the ball in his hand. I'm torn. I'm torn between liking him with the ball in his hand and loving him without the ball in his hand.
I feel like
with his speed off the ball and his shooting ability, he puts so much pressure on defenses.
And then he's not the most athletic, but his package when he gets into the lane, the floaters, he can float either hand.
He's crafty and he's agile.
Float either hand.
He's crafty and he's agile.
And the shot is there. Damn, point guards. We're talking about point guards. Recently, we ain't really had a lot to be happy about.
All right.
We had Chauncey Billups for a while.
Bills.
We had Chauncey Billups. Chauncey Billups probably was our best one.
He played with that gang.
Yeah, you talking about. Chauncey Billups is probably our best point guard.
That's a fact.
Chauncey Billups are probably our best point guard in the last couple of years.
In
the last decade and a half.
Tony Douglas. All right, let's. Shout out Tony Douglas, man. He got like a record for threes or something. What's my dude?
That was this dude on 2K. He used to play the
Chop City. That's strappy chain. I'm not gonna lie.
The
box,
2K was crazy.
I would really dog you with the Knicks in 2K 10 years ago.
Yeah, but Brunson, to get back on the Jalen Brunson, I feel like he's the right fit for us right now. And you know how bad I've been asking for a guard.
So, okay.
I've been asking for how long I've been asking for a guard?
When you say, hold on, because you just said something very important.
What's up?
And I'm not even going to omit that second question. Because, first of all, we've been praying for a guard. Let's get out of it.
That's a fact.
Elephant in the room. Because it's not even about getting him or not. Do we want Donovan Mitchell? Because here's the thing. The pieces that we're going to give up to get Donovan Mitchell, does that make the Jalen Brunson signing the same thing? Is it the same now?
No.
Because first of all, for the original, I know the price has been going back and forth. No one knows what the fuck is going on in these rooms, right? But the original asking price was something like Fournier
for the contract.
Fournier, Toppin.
It was a mixture of Fournier for contract purposes, about 3 to 4 picks out of like 3 unprotected first round picks, 2 pick swaps. They wanted a combination of IQ, Quentin Grimes, McBride, or Toppin.
Right.
A combination of those 4 young guys.
Right.
If we get Donovan Mitchell, on our current roster, we are a top 16 in the East. Top 16.
This is what I'm saying.
Like, I just don't feel like he makes us that championship level, bro.
I'm not trying to be biased. I am probably very biased because I'm a Knicks fan. But the record that we had, of course I'm going to say this, right? The record that we had does not reflect the players or personnel we had. I know things have been bad for a long time. Things have been a little clean lately. Shout out to Leon Rose.
Leon Rose. Worldwide
Shout
West.
out to Worldwide West.
Come on.
Things have been happening.
No,
right?
facts. I
Things have been happening. Things actually look like the building of a basketball team, not just some bozos that are just trying to sell jerseys.
It looks like James Dolan is playing with his band. Like, he not fucking with the basketball moves at all.
Shout out to JD, man. You made the right. You made the right move. You made the right move.
Probably one of the few times you're gonna get shout out to win a championship.
Yeah.
Just putting that out.
Obi Toppin, a great rim runner.
Grew on me.
We would all love for him to be a better shot creator, like he was in Dayton. This is the NBA. This is the highest level. His shot creation ability might fill out, or he may just be a really good rim runner who could develop into a high profile star, but isolation play may not ever be his strong suit unless he has a guard that he can feed off, like Brunson. Evan Fournier is, depending on how you look at it. I mean, I think Evan Fournier is decent. I was actually really excited about that pick. I think he's a great knockdown shooter. I think he has a great nose for the ball. He has good instincts. Not the best defender, but when he is willing, when he is willing to defend, he's good as a rotational defender. I like what he does in the lanes when he moves his feet.
Oh, when you're playing, when you rotate defenses and everything, yes, he's okay.
Yes.
Team defense, all right. When he's on that island, when he's by himself,
but
he tries.
But
he
here's the
tries.
thing: does it not play in his favor if he was making the defense work a little more? If he was knocking down more shots and his matchup was working a little fucking harder, they maybe have a little less to go at him with,
yes.
right? And in order for him to, and I like Evan Fournier, great shot creator, but everyone's name is going to get magnified with the Knicks. You're one of our best shot creators, yeah, but he's not like one of the best shot creators in the league. But with a guy like Jalen Brunson, who can break down defense and get him that extra second to get that
catch
shot
and
off,
shoot,
come on,
different.
bro.
And then you got to look at
That'll
it like this. Another thing that we ain't talk about with Brunson also, him and Luka, it's because of the Mavs offense too. Shout out to Jason Kidd. I love J Kidd.
Right.
But they created so many open 3-point looks.
Absolutely.
So if Fournier is a shooter, we know that. If RJ just takes that next step,
right. Brunson's ability Brunson's ability to knock down shots and continue to facilitate while not only playing second fiddle to Luka, but when Luka went down and Dallas had a target on their back because teams were scrapping with them for playoff positioning, he was rock fucking steady. He was rock steady.
Yeah.
Now, is handling the pressure of continuing winning play, playing behind a player like Luka, greater than playing in the Garden?
No. There's no pressure like the Garden, y'all.
Answer that in the comments.
Y'all already know that.
Answer that in the comments.
Y'all
What's
know
harder?
this.
Playing behind Luka or playing in the fucking Garden? You know the vibes.
Stay with that energy one more time. I don't think they heard you in the back.
Behind Luka or in the fucking Garden? You know the vibes.
Thank you. Come on, it's the Garden. Y'all already know the answer. Just put it in the comments. The Garden. That's it.
Do we still have that same, rotational optimism? Very optimistic about our young players. Someone's going to say I'm crazy, but I feel like we're looking like the Warriors with our player development right now.
Ooh. Did you see Summer League?
We're looking like the Warriors.
Did you see Summer League?
I like how we're drafting. I like who we're drafting. And I like what we're doing with the players that we're drafting. We're picking up guys that can play fucking basketball. They may not have the highest, they're not the highest picks. We've been having not the greatest luck with that. And we're not going to talk about how the fact that we could have had Donovan Mitchell. But who do we draft?
Kevin Knox.
Was it Kevin Knox or was that Frankie Smokes?
No, that was the Kevin Knox draft. Frank Nyktv, we drafted. He was 7. We drafted someone else. Because that was De'Aaron Fox. It went De'Aaron Fox. Nyktv was 7. Yeah, so Nyktv was 7. That was the draft with Frankie. The Kevin Knox draft, we could have got someone else.
We smoked on Mitchell for Frankie.
Yes. And
Shout out to Frank Ntilikina, man.
shout out to Phil Jackson.
Whoa, the French Prince. I put way too much fucking stock in my life into that.
Oh,
wow.
Yes, you did. What did I tell you about that?
Wow.
That shit was trash. I told him that shit years ago. That shit was trash. I said, yo, we
He
could have
had
got
all the mechanics. Long arms, smooth dribble, a nice stroke to his jump shot. The guy could do everything with a basketball except fucking play it. Jesus fucking Christ.
You know what's crazy?
Frankie smokes.
He just
You
couldn't
heard
do
me.
it. He could have just do it in the league, bro.
He chopped us up in
In the Olympics, in the
You're-
World Cup.
You're a nationalist, and that's your problem. You only play hard when it's for France.
Fucking did good. Fucking did good. But nah,
Utah's asking price, is it too high? I mean, obviously, way too high. What do you be? I asked him, what are you fucking willing to give up for Donovan Mitchell?
see, you're asking me, and I'm gonna make a whole nother trade. I'm getting rid of Julius, right? I'm getting someone else. He can't be Donovan's 2 or Donovan's 1.
You give me the who?
We gotta get rid of Julius. If we get Donovan
Julius
Mitchell,
Randle.
I have to get rid of Julius. If we're
Wow,
gonna bring
I thought the
Donovan
Randle
Mitchell.
hate was over. It's been kind of quiet. No one's.
I don't got no Randall hate. I feel like he's a good player. I just don't feel him and Donovan Mitchell makes us.
If you, that's
That
part of New York.
championship.
You look at his numbers.
It's good numbers.
They were great. His numbers last year were phenomenal. They were amazing. His numbers this year were still good.
They were good numbers.
He just needs the same thing everyone else needs, a guard. He's having to work too hard in the half court.
And he still only goes left.
Get that guy a little help.
And he still only goes left.
Yeah, but if he's going left, if it's one-on-one, that's barbecue chicken. We've seen it. You guys are double teaming Julius every trip. We know it.
We have seen it.
We know it.
I think with Brunson, when we get in the playoffs, 'cause I'm saying the Knicks in the playoffs, that's when that help really gonna help Julius. I feel like we should just let this season play out. We don't need Dimitri this year. Donovan, we get him next year. Who's to say we couldn't get him next year?
We're never patient. We always make these crazy fucking moves.
As of right now, we have been though.
We've been patient.
We have been very patient.
I'm getting to the point, I'm going to go ahead and say it. I don't want Donovan Mitchell anymore. I'm over it. They want too much.
And that's because of Minnesota.
He wants to stay in Utah. You want to stay in Utah, Donnie? You can stay in Utah.
He's not pushing trades, nothing. So,
You like it. We love it. It's New York, baby. We ain't begging nobody.
you know what I'm saying? I ain't asking you to come.
Yo, we asked KD to take less than the max.
That's a fact. Yo, niggas did not want to guarantee KD shit.
Yo, that's so crazy. And that aged so well. Shout out to the Brooklyn Nets, man.
Yo, Brooklyn, you definitely fucked that up, man.
It's all vibes.
You know? Definitely.
You guys have got some fans in this room. You guys have some fans.
Yeah.
Him and a fucking ghost somewhere.
Hold on. Let's rephrase that. I'm a fan of a player on that team.
If he's even on that team.
And when he lead that team, I'm going to go follow that nigga. But however, my heart in New York, I'm always going to be a Knicks fan until I die.
I ain't even getting into that.
But however.
And what K? The rest of that shit dicey.
You should have came to the Knicks, bro. I told him. I called that move, though.
Jericho Sims in the Summer League was looking.
Oh, great. Deuce McBride.
Deuce.
Seen them live.
Deuce.
Felt Deuce. He needs more minutes. I feel like he's our
How
guard.
do you feel about building with him as a guard?
I like him. I like him a lot. He's hard, scrappy.
It could be me, or I don't know if that's just me being an asshole. I just feel like he doesn't stand out. I like when he plays good, but there's nothing that he does that's like, oh.
It's team basketball, bro. He fits. He does.
He
what
fits
the
a good
team,
system.
The
He's
team. He
just
does
a
what
really
the
good
team.
player.
He does what the team needs, and
Shout out to Deuce. More burn for Deuce.
yeah, big fat. Him and Quentin.
Oh, Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes. I
feel that's the reason why we gotta get rid of 48. Bro.
No, but you know what? That was kind of hurting me with the Donovan Mitchell trade when they're like, hey, if it's not gonna be Fournier and Obi, then Fournier and Grimes, and I don't know if I like that either.
I like Grimes.
You about to get Fournier and Quick and some picks. And we like Quick. We love Quick. You're only getting Quick because he's a 2 guard, and we're just gonna be replacing the 2 guard. And then you get Fournier. Or you could just stay there and do nothing.
That's a fact.
The fuck?
And we keep our picks. And we can try and get the Frenchman from next year's draft. The big 7'3" Wanamaker or something.
We outside. Wanamaker. We outside. You should want to be here. What are you doing in Utah? I know what you're doing in Utah. We're not going to talk about it. But you should want to be outside.
The bag is is good out there. Not just that. It's their All-Star season. They're hosting the All-Star game. We got to look at these factors also.
The off season is really quiet.
You know?
You like fishing?
He like ice fishing. That's what he likes to do. Ice fishing out there. Probably
It's
snowboard.
like they said, he's from New York or something, right?
From like Rochester.
Everybody that's been on the Knicks is somehow from New York or connected to New York.
He from Rochester.
Right? Spent the summer in Brooklyn or something.
Nah, baby hooping out here and shit.
He don't jack New York. He would be excited to come in.
His favorite team, the Mets. Nah, he from right. Kind of upstate. You know, he can't claim this.
Whatever happened to Cole Anthony? Why is he not here?
Cole in Orlando living life, bro. I would love to have Cole.
Florida's cool.
I would love to have Cole. I fuck with Cole.
Come home.
Big facts, bro. You already know. Come to the Apple, Cole. Come to the Garden. And he shows out every time he plays against us. Every time he plays against us, he shows out.
Your favorite conversation in the world? Tibbs. How do you feel about Tibbs rolling into this season?
Tibbs, you on your last year with me. Real shit. We better get to the second round, Tibbs. That's your ceiling for me. You get to the second round, you get to extend your contract. No problem.
Question. Did we get... Nah, I don't know if there's any way that that's possible. Did we get weaker defensively? With Brunson being undersized? Because Kemba was undersized and had bad
Brunson plays defense.
Brunson plays defense.
Brunson plays defense. Brunson locks up.
Brunson and RJ.
With Mitch. Don't forget Mitchell Robinson. That's our big man. And he's just going to rim run now? Because if Julius could just operate the midi to the high post and up, let's get Mitch those lobs.
So you like our backcourt?
Our backcourt, yes. I like the backcourt. If it's the starting lineup for me, damn, now we're going too far. But back to Tibbs real quick before we get off that. This is Tibbs last year for me. I feel like he needs to make it to the second round. And the reason why I'm saying that, with so much dysfunction going on right now in the East, with Brooklyn not knowing what's going on, the Boston situation just happened. Philly, they got Embiid. Those are 4 teams in our division. We're just looking at our division. We better be second. The only team I'm going in front of us is Philly because of Joel Embiid. And they'll pick up a PJ Tucker. That was a nice signing. They got Melton. They got a lot of scoring for their team, right? Which was cool. Some of the weaknesses, and they still lock up. So can't go past Philly. But Brooklyn and Boston are about to be in some shit with their teams, fractions. Right. We should be second in the division. Because our team is already continuity, everything.
It's doable for someone who actually watches Knicks games. When we play and the energy is up in the Garden, the building is rocking.
You know?
We are a hard team to fuck with.
Very hard.
Strong, healthy, and being managed correctly. Guys have been getting a tough break. They've been walking through the division. I think we can change that. I guess we touched on Tibbs. Is there more work to do? Is there anything outside of Donovan Mitchell that needs to happen? Shout out to Quentin Grimes. Lit it up in Summer League. Absolutely amazing.
Our youth. We gotta play our youth more, man. That's my other issue with Tibbs.
Oh, well
you gotta play.
Alec Burks is out. AB's out. Noel's out.
I like Nerlens. Nerlens was alright, but he was
shout
just
out
too
to Mitch.
prone.
Mitch just got a bag.
Definitely did. I think it was 4 years, 60 something man, plus. Yeah. Mitch got the bag.
Couple guys are out. Are there any other veterans that I'm missing that are out? Who's out?
Nah, we still got D Rose.
Rose can stay.
Taj
left. Out.
Taj left.
Taj is out.
Yeah, that one was a little hurtful for me. I actually locked Taj as in.
It's gotta go. I like Taj, but it's gotta go.
He could have been UW. He could have been UD for us.
Let him go. Let him play hard. Let him make his money elsewhere.
That's a fact.
Jericho Sims, Deuce McBride, Quentin Grimes, Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickly. They need more minutes.
Yes.
They need more minutes.
Yes, indeed.
They need more minutes. They're ready.
And the only
There's no reason why Taj Gibson is more effective than Jericho Sims.
And the only one I feel like that's not gonna get the minutes next year, that, like how we said, is gonna be Deuce. Unless, and I hope, knocking on wood, don't want that for you, D Rose. Don't want no injuries to D Rose.
Well, no,
but D Rose is the second guard. Oh, he's the first guard off the bench. He'll be
I know.
right
Well,
after
obviously
Brunson.
Brunson is gonna play starter minutes, but you can play Rose at the 1 or the 2. There'll be space for McBride because I think last year it was like 4 guards deep. Right? It was Kemba, Rose,
McBride
Quick, and then McBride.
And then we still play Alex Berg at the point guard.
Now,
Explain that to me.
So
Explain that
now that logjam has been totally cleared out. Quick is probably gonna play a little more at the 2 now too.
I would like that more because how you said it. He rolls. He's good off the floppies. He's good off running off the picks. I like Quick. Hopefully he can develop to a Rick Hamilton type of
Deuce
thing.
and Quick.
Now we put Rose and Quick. God, but D Rose and Quick.
Rose and Quick
off our bench.
Together, yeah.
Off our bench, Rose and Quick. See, for me personally, I would like to have Fournier off the bench and have Brunson, Quentin, and RJ.
Fournier's not gonna come off the bench.
I know, but that would be my like. I would like Fournier to come off the bench because we're.
Why not? I mean, why?
Because I feel shooting wise, spacing, we still get that with Quentin Grimes, and he plays defense. He will lock up. I'm not gonna say he's a better defender,
but I'll say at their points in his career, Fournier is currently the better player.
Oh, of course.
Fournier is currently the better player right now.
Of course.
I wouldn't bench Fournier for I wouldn't bench him.
All you gotta do is get buckets in our second unit. All you do is get buckets in the
He
second unit.
doesn't play well with the second unit though. Fournier.
That shit's trash, bro.
He got a contract and he came here with an idea of doing a certain thing. I don't think. I think he's a bona fide starter. I think if he can't do something with an actual guard this year, then maybe it might be time to move on from Fournier. And I'm not saying I'm locked in with Fournier. We can move on from Fournier. But I don't think that there's anyone that should be taking his starting job. I think our most effective starting lineup right now, because if you go Brunson, RJ, Grimes, it feels... It just doesn't feel right. You know what I mean? It feels like, especially for a serious game, like we're talking like, you know what I'm saying? Like we're playing against, we're playing against we're playing against the Milwaukee Bucks. I don't want Quentin Grimes as, not yet. Not that he's not heading in that direction. I fucking love everything about Quentin Grimes, but currently, handling that pressure of having guys go at you, being able to have to go back at guys, that's definitely for you. The starting lineup 100% looks better. Brunson, Barrett, Fournier, Randall, Mitch.
Yeah, Randall, Mitch. I feel like they should stay. Honestly speaking, if you don't book Grimes at 3, I would love to see Obi.
Now I'll say this because that's another part too.
I would love to see Obi at the 3.
You actually, because I was gonna say that I don't even think Grimes goes before Obi. Now. You have Quentin Grimes.
Yo, Obi, you grew on me, yo. Real
Grimes,
shit.
That's big because Obi
grew on me. You grew on me.
He wasn't a fan of you, man.
Yeah, I was happy you got drafted. You came to the home team, but
he couldn't wait for you to get traded though. He was like, yo, this nigga
got
can jump.
Go.
This is the perfect piece to go get whoever we need.
Go, you gotta go.
Yeah, he was ready to trade you. He was happy you got drafted because he was like, this is the perfect piece to trade.
You grew on me, son.
He's athletic.
Yo, and I was hyping you too. I was really fucking with you, like, and then you came to the Knicks, and I was like, bro, come on, man, you gotta go.
I've been Obi Toppin fan since day one. Ain't no stopping.
Yo, that's a fact. That was his catchphrase. He coined that as soon as you got drafted. You got drafted.
Fuck with you, Obi.
Big fact.
I don't think Quentin goes before Obi.
I would love to see Obi starting though. I would love. I
think so. I will say this though. Little Knicks bias, right? Because we love some hype. If Quentin Grimes single-handedly does a fourth quarter comeback in that Las Vegas Finals game, I'm jacking Quentin Grimes for starter. I'm not gonna hold you.
He almost did it though.
He almost did it. I would have been jacking Quentin Grimes for starting.
That's the reason why I wanted to start with 4 years because he was cooking.
Yeah, he was cooking, but that was also summer league.
Yeah, come on, man.
He does chop. He's had games where he got hot, in
like 26.
You also can see he's still figuring out the pace, still figuring out the rhythm, the flow of the game, finding his place on the floor.
I feel like another thing too, conditioning for our team, like our training staff. I hope we improve there. We dealt with a lot of injuries last year. There was a lot of people missing games.
We also took a lot of gambles. I know this is New York, but y'all gotta stop hustling in that front office. Did all this for cheap shit? They gotta stop. And then you're overpaying for the wrong shit. Typical New York bullshit. Please cut it out. It's gotta stop. We're sick of it.
How you feel about Brunson's contract, real quick, before we move on to the front
It's
office?
funny you say that.
Because I wanted to ask you that because I have my own opinions on it, but I want to hear yours first.
As much as I like Brunson, as much as I like what he did, what he does is he hasn't done anything for us yet. He didn't do shit. That was Dallas.
I love you.
I love it. That's a lot of money. $100 million for 4 years, dude. That's like $1 billion, bro.
But it's better than what was projected. 4 years, like 112, bro. That was the projection. What we said we was gonna give him first.
And then, is there an option in the fourth year?
Nah, I think it's all straight full guaranteed.
Straight full. It's
I liked it.
If you kill year one, if year one you come in and you're everything that we say you are, you're like, oh yeah, this is our point guard. It's totally worth it. But you have to understand, we do this every year. We are your best friends right now because you haven't played a single game in a Knicks uniform.
Oh my god.
The moment that things go left.
Oh, you just know you've taken all the rap.
And you have to be willing to accept that.
All of it.
And eat it and come back and perform. We're going to say very nasty things. We're going to be...
I'm coming at your hairline. Like, I'm coming for everything. Your beady eyes.
Downright flip it.
Yeah,
you're not going to enjoy it.
At all.
But you're going to have to hold your head high and come in and just get right because this is New York, baby. And that's the vibes. You know what I mean?
Come on.
Turn up for us, Jalen Brunson.
Just do that.
Donovan Mitchell, you need to force your way here so we can get you for less. If not, see you want to see.
Yeah, I ain't really got no too much things on D Mitch coming with us. I like our team. I feel that this is the RJ Barrett year that he becomes an all-star. Calling that now.
I can't wait. And we didn't talk a lot about you, RJ. Trust me, I'm like secretly one of your biggest fans. We're going to talk about you a lot more this upcoming season. That's how much faith I have in you. I haven't heard a fucking thing about RJ, actually.
Yeah, he playing Canada. He play FIFA. No, he's playing for FIFA right now.
Is he?
Or was playing for FIFA. I don't know. I know he was playing for Canada team.
Okay.
I know you always working, RJ, please.
Working hard, man.
I know you always working. You worked on your shot a lot this year, and I appreciate you for that. I just want to say this, RJ. You claim to be ambidextrous. I'm not going to cap to you, bro. I claim to be ambidextrous. And if your ass could only go left, and my ass could only go right, that makes us one-handed. I need you to start going right. Once you start going right, I will start going left. Because goddamn, RJ.
That was very deep. That was from the heart. You need to understand how personal it is. Because this nigga's ambidextrous. He's ambidextrous. But he's definitely right-handed. He's definitely right-handed. But he's ambidextrous. So if you're going to be ambidextrous, please go right. Please. And not right and just to up and under the floater, you know what I'm saying? Because I got me a little ambi too, you know what I'm saying? But I need your lefty package to be better than mine. Like your righty package has to be better than my lefty package. Like I could at least finish in at least 3 different ways on the left side. I'm not a fucking an RJ Barrett, right? I'm not the maple mom, right?
Facts.
But dude, turn up, bro.
Thank you. That's all we ask. Because once you
Go
get
right
that,
ahead. Turn up.
Because once you get that,
Yo, bro, you already there, bro.
come on.
Wait, no disrespect, bro. His package so
He has no bag.
basic.
He has no bag.
No dribble package.
At all.
No
He does
dribble
that little
package.
hezzy in and out shit, and that's it.
Yo, I'm not like no fun shit, bro. We be in the park, bro. You dribble like us.
That's
Like, come on, bro. You in the gym, in the arena. Fuck the gym, arena.
Yes.
I know niggas in the gym that like they bag is and they in the gym. You're in an arena. We in a park and you dribble like us.
Come More RJ.
And you was still shuffling at like, what, 17, 18? Because I be overinflating. All season I was jacking, he was averaging 22, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
He had his games.
Right? Right-handed? Right-handed RJ is a different RJ. That's like hoodie. That's like hoodie mellow.
It's gonna be different.
Like
Yo, you see Do-Rag Bam? Not bad.
I've never seen Do-Rag Bam.
Yo, I'm gonna show you the highlights of this after this.
He went crazy with a Do-Rag?
Do-Rag Bam is crazy, bro.
I feel like this is the right episode to wear a Do-Rag, man.
You feel me?
The
Do-Rag.
first episode, right?
First episode,
What?
bro.
And what, KTV?
Yo, our first episode, basically here, yo.
Stay
You already
tuned.
know.
This is the vibes. You hear the train in the background, right? We're actually shooting this right under, like we're like right under the train. We're not right under it, but
You know what I'm saying?
you know the vibes.
Train right there. And then if you know you from the X, you know what I'm saying? You know that 4 line where we at. That's all I'm saying. Not too far. That shit loud as fuck, so no reason.
That doesn't stand for 4 games this season. We're gonna win more games than that.
We won 37 this year, right? Like 36, 37? Tips. 45-48. It's acceptable with me, bro. And you might could keep your job if you don't get out the first round. 45-48 wins, bro. 11 game improvement. I feel that's doable. I feel like that's doable, Tips. I feel like you, as a defensive-minded coach, could get us there. Please. That's all I ask. I don't really think I asked for too much from you.
You know the vibes.
I don't ask for
Regular shouters?
what?
Black label, obviously. But that VSOP. This motherfucker's got a passive a baby bottle top on this VSOP bottle. You don't believe me? I'll show you.
The cap is crazy.
Not now, but I'll show you eventually.
You can take the Johnny Walker. Yeah, the VSOP, you know what I'm saying? That's me, son. That's the only time to drink it. You can drink that one though, because I don't give a fuck about it.